Okay, I'm going to be doing a little breath practice. So, in my lineage of yoga, we breathe in a certain way during practice, during most practices. There are specialized breathing techniques for all different kinds of desired result. So this is just one type of breathing. Some of you may have learned other types of breathing for yoga, and there's nothing wrong with those breathing techniques. This is simply the one that we use in Vini Yoga. My teacher, Gary Krafsow, whose teacher was TKV Desikachar, whose teacher was his father, Krishnamacharya, taught this type of breathing for many, many reasons. But I'm going to teach it to you. And there are just a few instructions that are critical. Number one, never force your breath. So be easy with yourself. Never go to straining in any way. Make this pleasant and like just discovering your respiratory musculature and learning something new, which is always good. So there's two things we're going to talk about today. One is Ujjayi. So Ujjayi breath is often used in yoga for a variety of reasons. One of which is that you can more easily focus on your breathing using Ujjayi because you can hear it inside of your head. It also allows you to take longer, smoother breaths. It's used as a valve to control the flow of breath. Like if you would to squeeze a hose with water in it, you can, control how much water comes out. It's the same thing with this Ujjayi. It also allows, because you're paying more attention to the, because you're creating that back pressure, it creates a little bit of stability. It also creates a little bit of heat, which is always good when you're moving, or often good when you're moving. Okay, so that's Ujjayi. Let's do a little Ujjayi breathing. So I'm going to get close to the camera so that you can hear what I'm doing. So normal, if you were to breathe through your nose, just breathe through your nose. Sorry about that. Just inhale and exhale through your nose. And count how long a full inhale would take with just an open throat. Just inhale, like 2 or 3 seconds maybe. So if you can make this sound with your breath, ha, like you're cleaning your sunglasses, or you're saying ha, 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 ha. So do that with your throat, with your mouth open, ha, ha, and then see if you can do it with your mouth closed. Can you hear that sound? It's sort of a very soft kind of Darth Vader-ish sound, but or the sound of the sea. And you'll notice now if you get that, and don't worry if you don't. It's just, it takes practice. If you inhale with this little valve, with this little constriction in your throat, can you hear that inside your head? And also, you can take a longer breath now, I bet, with this constriction. So go ahead and try to inhale with that little constriction. Takes a longer time, right? Inhaling and exhaling with Ujjayi. So practice that. There's a lot of books and probably online demonstrations that are better than mine, but I just wanted to go through that a little bit. So that's Ujjayi. And then in Vini Yoga, we breathe during most asana practice and pranayama practice, which I'll do some of that too, from chest to belly. And the reason we do that is because it supports the way we move. So let's say we're inhaling and opening our arms like this. We start breathing the inhale in the upper chest, and then the mid chest, and then we let the belly go at the very end of the inhale. And as you exhale, you slowly start to tighten the belly from the pubic bone to the navel, and from the navel to the solar plexus. And we do this during forward folding. Does that make sense to you? Forward folding, twists. And the inhale, we usually do back bends, axial extensions during an inhale. So let's just try that. So we're going to inhale using your ujjayi. Just get your ujjayi going if you have it. Maybe a nice even 6 count inhale and a nice 6 count exhale. And then open your eyes, and we're going to do that, but we're going to see if we can't breathe from chest and then belly, okay? So just inhale, feel this expand, and then this expand and lift, and then let your belly go. And then exhale and pull up on maybe your pelvic floor and pull down through your pubic bone, and then your navel towards your spine, and then lift up and in towards your ribs under your solar plexus, and then inhale up here. And then exhale from low to high. Tighten, 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 like a zipper. And then inhale up here. And then here. And then there. And this all takes a lot of practice. But I want you to feel the reason. So let's do an inhale and exhale together. What we're going to do is we're basically going to open your arms on the inhale like this, and then we're going to exhale and bend forward over our knees. And see if the inhaling from chest to belly doesn't make sense to you, and the exhaling from low to high in your belly doesn't make sense as you make those movements. So, you ready? Wherever you are in your breath cycle, please take a nice deep long inhale here. And then exhale fully. And then inhale as you open your arms, inhale up here, and then here. And now let your belly go. And then exhale and pull up on your pelvic floor, and then in towards your navel, tighten, and then up under your ribs as you bend forward. Doesn't that make sense? You're making room for this bending forward. And then inhale into your chest. Lift your chest. Then mid-chest. Then sit up all the way, open your arms, and send your belly out. Exhale, tighten the low belly, mid belly, upper belly as you bend forward. Inhale into your chest, lift up the chest, ribs up and wide, then the belly expands. And then exhale, tighten the belly, bend forward, up under your ribs. One more time, inhale into your chest. Feel yourself lifted just by that inhale, and then let your belly go. And then exhale and start to gradually tighten your belly from low, then mid, then high as you fold forward. And inhale, come back to sitting up straight. So that's my little breath practice. For more information or get in touch with me, yogaleslie.com. Thank you for being with me for this little breath practice. I'll see you soon.